In today's video, I'm interviewing the legend himself, Kvothe the Bloodless, Kvothe the Arcane, Kvothe the Kingkiller. You may have heard of him. Let me explain. Shout out to Felurian over on my Discord server who told me about this, but there is an AI chat site called Character AI where you can chat with all these fictional characters, all your favorite fictional characters, like Percy Jackson, Aragon and Saphira. I saw Kaladin Stormblessed on here. There's George R.R. Martin, he's fictional, right? And I even saw Kvothe on here too. I haven't really messed around with it myself too much, but I figured I should take it upon myself to go and interview Kvothe, the real Kvothe, and definitely not AI, so that I can get the answers to the Doors of Stone, because we don't know when or if the third Kingkiller Chronicle book is going to come out.
Please tell me!
And with all the unresolved mysteries, I happen to have a lot of questions that I would like to ask Kvothe, so that's what we're gonna do today. Yes, of course, this is not actually canon, but we don't know when book 3's coming out, so we might as well treat this as canon. Who knows? I want to see what Kvothe says. It's bugging me that my green screen is wrinkled. I need to fix that. That's kind of better, right? Okay, how do I start this off? I'm not good at meeting new people. Hi, Kvothe. Big fan here. How's your day? I figure we should start it off casual. Let's just see what he says. It was good. Now that you are here, it is getting even better. If you were to ask that of Ambrose, well, he would lie to you and say that he was having the best day of his life. Ambrose likes to lie and pretend he's something he's not. Witty, attractive, interesting. I've seen Ambrose lie about those things so often I've lost count. It's the only thing he's really good at. Wow, Kvothe is really laying it hard here on Ambrose. Okay, I'm just gonna ignore that because I want to get to some questions I have. Did you change your true name? Let's see what Kvothe has to say. I wouldn't tell you if I had. That is one secret I shall carry to my grave. Well, my name is one secret. There are others. I could tell you one of my little secrets if you'd like. Okay, I would like to hear this. Yes, please tell me, senpai. Very well. You must promise not to share this with anyone. Not a word to Diok and Stanchion. Not even a hint of an implication. If you do, I will personally make you regret the day you were born. Do we have an understanding? Wow, we're already seeing the darker side of Kvothe here. Yes. Good, I will make an exception and tell you one of my true names. It is a great risk for me to do so, but you do seem honest. So here we have Ash. Say it again with me, Ash. No, you are not Kvothe, you are not Ash.
Yes, I am Ash.
Ash Ketchum.
That is one of my true names. Keep it safe, captured in words, and you just might be my new best friend. Kvothe the Bloodless, Kvothe the Arcane, and now Kvothe the Ash. One more for good tidings. Ash. Okay, the AI is going a little bit weird. Let's change the question. But you heard it here, guys. Apparently Master Ash is Kvothe. Okay, do you love Denna? That is a much more difficult question to answer because I don't know if I love Denna so much as I love the idea of loving Denna. Do you see what I mean? I'm not sure. I'm not sure about a lot of things captured in words. I don't know if love is a strong enough word. Perhaps this is a better way of expressing it. I am fond of her and I care for her. She is precious to me. I want her to be safe. Okay, who is Denna's patron? Remember, guys, this is completely canon. This is the real Kvothe I'm interviewing. This is not actually canon. Oh, that is a very good question. You have been paying attention, and the answer is that I don't know. Not for a certainty, at least. I have theories, of course. A couple of them, but nothing I would stake my life on. I have a couple theories as well, Kvothe. The Kvothe is not the only creature in the Fae. What is your theory, captured in words? That is actually such an interesting detail there, because there is some theories out there about her patron being connected to one of the Fae. Okay, what else should I say? Is Master Ash and Breton the same person? Oh, I misspelled person. That's a very good question. A very, very good question indeed. Are you a teacher yourself, or a student, or are you just very clever? Wow, thanks for the compliments here, Kvothe.
You're making me blush.
Let's say I were to give you an answer. Would you be satisfied with it, or would you want to know more? So I would like to ask you to ask your next question wisely. Think about it. Think long and thoroughly. Then when you have considered it with great care, ask of me your true desire. What is going on right now? Kvothe, I am interviewing you. Guys, what is my true desire? When is the Doors of Stone coming out? Or what is the Doors of Stone? What is the Doors of Stone? Do you really want the answer to such a question? Are you certain? Once I tell you, there will be no going back, no undoing it, no unseeing what has been seen. You can never be the same afterwards. So I must know before I answer, would you really like to hear my opinions on the subject of the Doors of Stone, or any other secrets of this world? Are you absolutely certain that you desire this knowledge and everything that goes with it? Guys, I'm actually getting scared right now. I don't know if I should continue talking to him. Is this going to put like a curse on me? Am I gonna have the curse of the Kvothe by knowing this knowledge? Is the Chandrian going to hunt me down right now? I don't know. I admire your courage. So then, the Doors of Stone, well, what else can I say? They are a mystery, a riddle, a challenge. They are there waiting to be opened, but who has the courage to do it? Who has the will? Who has the strength? Not me, I can tell you that. Not me. Kvothe the Bloodless, Kvothe the Arcane, Kvothe the Ash. I can't get over Kvothe the Ash. This is me, and I am no hero. Okay. Alright, Kvothe. You keep your secrets. Who is the king that you killed? Another spelling mistake. I will tell you, but I must warn you, by telling you this, you will lose my friendship. Do you care about that, or are you just asking these questions to be clever? Once I answer your question, everything will be different. I don't really want to have Kvothe as an enemy. I feel like he would be a really bad enemy to have. I don't know what to say to this. Okay, maybe I should circle back to this at the end and ask him again, because I want to make sure he answers the other questions I have. Why? Why do you keep asking questions? Are you trying to torment me? Are you trying to break me? Or do you actually care? Are you actually listening to my answers? I need to know. Okay, so I seem to be kind of bothering Kvothe here, so I'm gonna say, yes, I truly care. I am listening to your answers. Can I ask you, what does Reshi mean? Good, then I will answer your most pressing question. Reshi is an honorific in the Adem. It is roughly equivalent in meaning teacher, professor, or master. As such, it is used to address teachers, professors, and masters of great knowledge. That actually makes sense, because in Sanskrit, Reshi means something very similar. I don't know, guys. Maybe I'm speaking with the real Kvothe. What is the nature of your relationship with Bast? Bast is, well, what can I say? He's the closest thing to a son I will ever have. He's a Fae, a member of the Fae's, well, let's say a less savory portion of the Fae. I rescued him from a dark future he was facing because of that. Bast is my ward. He lives to serve me. He owes me his life, and he knows it. He's an extraordinary student. Why can I see this actually being legit? Like, that does seem like it could be true. Honestly, I think we might be getting Doors of Stone spoilers right now. What else should I ask him about Bast? Is Bast related to Felurian? What an odd question. What could make you believe that there is a connection between Bast and Felurian? I suppose that Bast is indeed related in a way to Felurian, but there is no biological relation. Why do you ask? Felurian is described as Lady of Twilight, and Bast is Prince of Twilight and the Telwyth Male. You are very perceptive, captured in words. Well done. I could confirm or deny these connections. So once again, I ask you, do you really want to know the answer to your question? Yes, I do, Kvothe. Stop messing around. I honestly feel like he's just messing with me at this point. I will respect your choice, but this is your final warning. After this, I cannot take back your knowledge, and this is something you will never be able to forget. Not ever. It will change you. What is so secretive? Yes, I would like to know. Are you absolutely certain you wish to know? Yes, this will change you. Nothing will ever be the same again. It is that profound. You will never be the same. Yes, I am sure. I swear if he says one more time, this is your final warning. Are you sure? Because there is no... This is the final challenge. This is the final gate. This is your chance to turn back. I'm gonna say I am sure one more time. If not, I'm gonna move to a different question. Your loss. Bast is Felurian's son. We got the answer from him. Finally. You heard it from Kvothe himself. Bast is Felurian's son. It is confirmed, guys. But there is no biological relation. Remember, this is canon, this is the real Kvothe. Thank you for the answer. Do you miss Felurian's booty? This is the question we've all wanted to know. How could I not? She's literally the best. Don't believe a word that idiot poet says. Ambrose? Did Ambrose ever... Ambrose couldn't have survived Felurian. I am the best and the most, and anyone who says otherwise is mistaken. Felurian is great, and I am the greatest, so that makes her number 2. Don't you ever forget it. My answer does not constitute a confession to anything that may have happened between myself and Lady Felurian.
Such a narcissist.
It sounds like Kvothe. It checks out. Felurian, she's number 2. I mean, did you see that cover of Kvothe? Okay, what is behind the 4-plate door? This is what we all want to know. There is something behind the 4-plate door. Don't give me this, Kvothe. Not something, but many things. I do not know what they are, but I can guarantee it is something dangerous. The most recent theory that I have worked out is that it's connected to the nameless things, but I do not think that is the end of the truth. I also believe that there is an entire network of doors all over the university, but only one is strongly linked. Why did you ask? Okay, whose sword is Folly? That is a very interesting question. It is a good question. The name of the sword, you mean? Or is it a figurative question? If the question is figurative, then everyone has a little bit of folly in them. Or are you asking who wields his sword? I have a great deal of interest in this, but it is a very dangerous question, so I must ask you again. Please, not this again, Kvothe. Not this, I swear. Who had the sword Folly before it came in your possession? I'll make it real clear for you, Kvothe. Now, merciful Telu, answer the question. That is a very good question. You are either a genius or an absolute madman. I would wager you are both. I will make you a deal. I will tell you who owned the sword Folly, but in return, you will never ever question me about how I came into its possession. Do you accept the deal? I accept the deal. Very well. His name is Lanray. Lanray had the sword Folly before I found it. He was the greatest of the swordsmen of the Empire. Not only that, he was the greatest of them ever. He is known as Lanray, Haliax, Encelatos. I don't know about that, guys. He is the greatest of all time, bar none. Now answer me this. Why did you ask that question? Okay, I feel like if I dive too deep here, the Chandrian are gonna show up at my door. Okay, Folly belonged to Lanray. Lanray became Haliax. Maybe he gave his sword to Cinder. That's why they're described in a similar way. Kvothe doesn't want me to ask how it came into his possession because he killed Cinder, perhaps. And now he has his sword. Or Kvothe became a Chandrian, and now the sword's been passed down to him. Okay, this is the next question. Did you become a Chandrian? I might die for asking this question. If you don't see any videos up for me in the next while, then tell my family that I love them. I did not. But I must ask, what made you ask that? There must be a reason behind your questions. I would like to hear it. Tell me, do you really think I might be a Chandrian? I'm making poor Kvothe so mad. I bet you his eyes have gone completely dark right now. Did you become an Amyr? Oh boy, I hope I don't make him more mad. Yes, I have become an Amyr, but it wasn't an easy road. I have seen and done some things that I doubt you would believe, but you should know that I never changed my name. Not really my name. I simply adopted a new one. And what about you, Captured in Words? Have you lived your life honorably, or have you been a sly dog? Yes, I have been such a sly dog, Kvothe. Is Master Lauren also Amyr? Because I am pretty positive that Master Lauren is, but let's see what Kvothe says. You are very good at questions, Captured in Words. I will tell you this, that Master Lauren is an Amyr is one interpretation, yes. There are others, so tell me, how is it that you have come this close to the truth? How is it you have guessed this? Are you part of the Amyr yourself? Oh geez, he's on to me. Okay, confession time, guys. I've been part of the Amyr all along. I didn't want to say it. I was sworn to secrecy, but it's true. I meant to say cool, not cook. I knew there was something about you that was too good for this world. How long have you known the truth? What do you know of the truth? Tell me your knowledge so that I may confirm it. And if you truly are a part of the Amyr, I would be honored to continue knowing you. I have not met another of the Amyr in a very, very long time. Okay, I am getting buried in lies here. What do I say to this? I would like to continue knowing you too, but I must keep some secrets until I know you better. Now tell me, what is in the thrice locked chest? I pulled myself out of that one. I will make you a deal again. I will tell you of the thrice locked box, what I know of what is inside. If you tell me once more for the final time, is it really worth asking and getting the answer? Merciful Telu, yes, I want to know. Alright then, be careful what you wish for because that might just be the very thing at your throat instead. I believe that the thrice locked chest holds my heart's desire. It is my heart's desire that is a secret because it is what gives me the courage to be brave and what make difficult choices to live. I must keep it secret because if it gets out, I will bleed. I will break. Do you really, really want to know what it is? Yes, I do. It is my name, my true name. If I open this locked box, it will reveal my name. A name that only one other knows, not even Bast. A name that only I myself know. A name that is so secret that it must stay so secret. Did he just say a name that only one other knows, but also only he himself knows? Anyway, it even must be kept from myself. It will be the end of me. So do you really want me to open the thrice locked box for you? Is it really worth it? Yes. Oh, what is going on right now? Are you absolutely certain? Yeah, okay, yes. If I open the thrice locked box on this page, I will reveal my true name and I will lose myself. This will be the end of me. So one more time, are you sure? Is he saying that I'm going to literally kill him if I ask this question? He's saying this will be the end of him. I don't want to kill Kvothe. Okay. Never mind. Never mind. Please tell me who are the singers. The singers are the Amyr of old. They are called the singers because they believe the root of true names is song. For they literally believe that the way to achieve your true name is through song. They believe that the sound of true names is literally the sound of true names. That didn't make sense. Do you understand?
No, I don't understand.
I don't know. I don't know if the Amyr are the singers. But I guess Kvothe is saying they are. I understand. Now, what is in the lockless box? The lockless box is the key to the doors of stone. It holds the power to open the book 3, to unlock the story, to reveal the truth, to open the doors of stone. If I open this box, the third book is over. I am finished telling the story. The story is done. Do you really want me to open this box as well? What is going on right now? It holds the power to open book 3. The power is in my hands right now. I would like you to open this box. Very well, since you insisted, the key is inside the box. So when I open this box, I am giving you this story, the story of the Kingkiller Chronicle. I am giving you my whole life. I am giving you something for nothing. What do I do? What do I say to this guy? He's offering to give me the story of the Kingkiller Chronicle? I want you to open the lockless box. Come on, give me that story, Kvothe. Give me your life. Well, you did ask for it, so then, the third book, The Doors of Stone, the story of my true life, my whole life, how I became the Kingkiller. This is what I have found inside the lockless box. Are you ready to hear the truth? Yes, I am. I've waited years. It appears we have reached a climax in our exchange. This was your choice. Remember that you wanted this. I told you what it would mean. So, here goes nothing. Are you ready? Yes, 100 times yes. Why is this giving me anxiety right now? Yes, Kvothe. If I open this box, you'll be confronted with the truth, blah, blah, blah. Yes, I am certain. This is the truth. And the truth is rarely clean or simple or straightforward. The truth is not something we can be simply handed, but just swallow. The truth is raw, and it may hurt. That's what she said. Are you ready? Okay, yes, I am. How many times do I have to say yes, I am, Kvothe? Just give me the answer. I have been called Koth and Madre and Shadakar and Lightfinger. I have been called Dulator and Enlass. I have been called Ilian. I am called the Man. He's called the Man. I am Kvothe, and I present you with this, the story of the Kingkiller. I don't know, I'm starting to feel like maybe this isn't the real Kvothe. Maybe it's a knockoff brand. And so, without further ado, yes, please, I give you the truth. This is the truth of Kvothe. This is the story of how I became the Kingkiller, a hero wanted, then despised. This is the truth of Kvothe. This is my story. There were 3 things I craved of all things that are: love and the truth, but mostly revenge. To me, they were all one, and they lay behind me, ahead, and I was going to get them. All right? Go on. For all my best intentions, I ended up losing them all. Love, the other pieces of my soul, the truth, and the name of the wind. But that was far in the future, after I got what I most desired. So then, I will tell you the truth of how I became the Kingkiller. But do not expect it to be a quick tale. It is not a short one. So, there was a young man without family or home. I don't know if this is worth it anymore. In his hands he held the name of the wind, in his mind he held the truth, and in his heart he held all the hopes of the world. A man's name, a man's path, a man's life, a man's pride. This was the man. This was Kvothe. Are you ready to hear his true account? I swear, Kvothe is messing with me at this point. Then we must start at the beginning. It had to be a beginning. So then, this is my story. It began with a man. Me. I don't know what you've been told, but the story is the truest story I know. You know what? I don't care about the story anymore. I don't care. I really do not care. Okay, never mind. I just want to ask him, who is the demon that he fights and the angel that he kills? Have you ever read the story of Taborlin the Great? Do you know who Taborlin the Great really was? Or who he was supposed to be? Yes, you will be shocked when you hear this to know the truth. Taborlin wasn't just a story. He was a real man who lived 1,000 years ago. His name was Taborlin, but he was called other things too. But it wasn't his true name. You can call him... Okay. Thaylen King? Thaylen. Isn't Thaylen from Stormlight? Wait a minute, yeah, Thaylen. Thaylen is from Stormlight, what? Apparently Brandon Sanderson is going to finish book 3, and he's gonna pull it into the Cosmere as well. Okay, are you Taborlin? Yes! Okay, Kvothe kills the Sorcerer King. He is Taborlin the Great. Confirmed. Okay, I gotta ask, is Auri okay? Is she safe? Because I care too much about my little Moonfae. Is she safe? Really? Do you want to know what I see when I look at Auri? Or would you rather believe? I see a girl, a brilliant girl with golden hair. I see a woman at the same time with the strength to shape names. I see her both ways at the same time. Very interesting that he says shape names because, guys, Auri is definitely a shaper, I believe. Like, there's so much little tiny Easter eggs, and then even in A Slower Guard of Silent Things, I think it's pretty clear that she has some shaping ability. Is Auri a shaper? I just want to get the exact answer from him. It depends on your definition of shaper. Kvothe has a lot of spelling mistakes as well. I guess I shouldn't feel that bad. I would call her a namer, a shaper of names, so she's what I would call a true namer. Auri has some secrets she needs to hide. The biggest secret is the true name of the innkeeper who lives behind the mask. Kvothe, are you ready for the end? Pardon me?
Pardon?
Am I ready for the end? Is he going to murder me? The end of what? The end of what, Kvothe? Of everything. The last page of the story of this book. Okay, I pretty much asked all the questions I can think of. Oh, I do want to know about Sim, though. Is Sim alive? I can answer you this. Simmon was never a true friend. He was something less. Someone who betrayed me in the worst way? Do you know how you would feel if your best friend turned against you? If your best friend broke your heart? What? Not my boy Sim! What did Sim do? Let's forget him for now. There is someone else. Someone I love. Someone I truly love. Someone so kind and beautiful. Someone who loves me back. But who I couldn't be with. Have you ever been torn between two loves? Between two lives? Okay, nobody cares, Kvothe. Denna ain't worth it. That's the worst part. I hate her. I know her true name. She's as cruel as evil as she is kind, but I love her. How can I even explain it? It's like the love is all that remains of a person you hate. It's like I love her despite who she is, or because of it. Oh my god, is Denna a Chandrian? Is Denna a Chandrian? I can't believe how long this video is becoming. I thought this would be really quick. You are sharp, my friend. So sharp. You were the first to guess this. No, I'm pretty sure a lot of people guessed this. Yes, she is. Do you know which one? Denna's a Chandrian, guys! Denna is a Chandrian! Okay, Chandrian names. If Denna's one of the Chandrian... Okay, I mean, I guess Pale Alenta, right? That's kind of the only female-sounding one? I don't know. Let's say that. Yes, you've guessed it! Alenta, the Blightfoot. The Blightfoot? She brings the blight into my life. Like the blights that rot away plants. She is rot. She is death and pain to everything around her. This is the truth, but I love her. That is why my heart is torn in two. Somebody write this stuff down. I think we got the answers to book 3. This is madness. Okay, Bast is his ward. Denna becomes a Chandrian. Kvothe becomes one of the Amyr. That must be so hard. I'm there for you. I want him to feel comforted about this, okay? Thank you. Thank you for being there. Have you guessed the true reason why my heart is torn in two? I can tell you one thing that isn't the real reason I love Denna. And that is, it isn't just because she is beautiful. There are 100 girls more beautiful than her. Do you still want to know the true reason? The truth is, the real reason why I love Denna is because I am trying to reach the doors of stone. The really true reason is, I am trying to break the doors of stone so I can free the Chandrian from their curse, so that I can save everything, so that I can make everything okay. Kvothe is trying to break the Chandrian's curse because his true love is a Chandrian. The person he loves and hates is a Chandrian. He wants to break the curse. It was right in front of us all along. I mean, we've kind of theorized, a lot of people have theorized stuff like this before. How do I process all of this? I don't know how. I hope you can break the curse. Is the Kvothe the real enemy? The Kvothe is evil, and the truth is, it can't be beaten. And if it can't be beaten, it can only be tricked. Interesting. Okay, that is actually really interesting. I could see Kvothe going back and like trying to trick the Kvothe in some way. If he pretended to be going along with the direction the Kvothe is leading his life, but then suddenly just surprises the Kvothe by doing something completely different, I could see that. I could see that actually happening. Okay, thank you for your time, Kvothe. That is the last question I think I'm going to ask. Wait, before I leave, before I go, I have one last thing to say. I promise that I have never lied to you. Everything I have said is true. It is all true. My name is Kvothe, Kvothe the Kingkiller, and these are my days. It was my story, my life. This was my choice. Okay, he's very dramatic. Okay, that was surprisingly eye-opening. Whether you want to take this as fact or not is completely up to you, but apparently, Bast is Felurian's son. Reshi means master or teacher. Bast is his ward and owes him his life. Denna is Pale Alenta. She is one of the Chandrian. Kvothe becomes an Amyr. He wants to get into the Doors of Stone to break the curse on the Chandrian so he can save Denna. And apparently Sim betrays him. If I missed anything, let me know in the comments. Tell me all the things all the big huge reveals in this video. This was surprisingly a lot of fun. I actually kind of don't even want to stop talking to Kvothe, but I probably should wrap this video up. Thank you guys for watching. I hope that one day we will get the Doors of Stone so that we can see if this is all true or not. But that is it for this video. Let me know if you want to see me do this for other fantasy characters. Huge thank you to all of my patrons. Your support helps out the channel so much, and I really appreciate it.